have Chelsea and Arsenal. Well, I feel like Chelsea's unpredictability makes it fun to watch, but very, I don't know, terrifying for the fans.
I'm going to go for Chelsea in this one. I'll go for Chelsea 2-1 because Chelsea looked the part. I thought they played well at Old Trafford. And this is the best time to play Arsenal. So I'm going for Chelsea 2-1.
Wow, that's nice. I'm going for a draw actually. I think that London derby is going to be a draw. Chelsea slight favourites going into the game, like Mark says. They've been playing the better football over the last couple of weekends. And I think that Arsenal are due a good result. They're in the middle of a very bad run, and those runs usually end. Derbies help to end runs like that because they are self-motivating. I think the players will be up for this one, the Arsenal players. And like we said, if Martin Odegaard is coming back, maybe there'll be... It was changing their creativity in open play so they don't have to depend on set pieces. And if they get in front of goal, perhaps they'll score. Kai Havertz, who's supposed to be motivated playing against Chelsea, his former team, actually left the pitch bleeding because against Inter Milan in midweek because he got a cut on the head. Hopefully he's back because they will need him. It takes a few stitches for head injury. It's not like a knee or ankle.
Even for Chelsea, Palmer is a doubt after getting, I think, a knock against Man United.
And they need him too.
They need him, but
Chelsea have different proposition with that call.
Yes, they are, but I'll stick to my 2-1.
Okay. I'm going with that Arsenal draw.
All right, Brighton, Man City.
Wow, Brighton, Man City. That's a difficult game for Man City and the Amex. Brighton, they held their own for a long spell against Liverpool at Anfield, but eventually beaten by that Cody Gakpo goal, and then Mo Salah put the icing on the cake. But I mean, City are due a change in their fortunes. I'm going for a stalemate. I'm going for a high-scoring game in this one. Both teams have goals in them. 2-2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going for City to win this one. 2-1, or maybe even 3-2. Yeah, City have to revive. I mean, Pep Guardiola, in his entire managerial career, has never lost 3 games on the bounce, and he has now. Yeah.
Yes.
This is the first time he has.
Yes.
Yeah, the Spurs against in the Carabao Cup the other week, and then Bournemouth in the league, and then midweek against Sporting Lisbon. Yes. I don't see him losing 4 on the bounce, and I think there's going to be a reaction from that dressing room if Pep is the man that I know. And I'm thinking, Brighton are fearless. They attack every team regardless of where they're playing, regardless of
the worst place you want to go when you want to end your run is Brighton.
But I think because they have little respect for the big boys and attack, they're going to leave gaps in behind for City to run in behind. So Erling Haaland, Doku, Savinho, I think they'll get opportunities right in behind and Phil Foden. What happened is that the games that City have suffered in, all of them, virtually all of them apart from the Sporting Lisbon, have been against teams that packed the bus. They packed the bus, punished City on the break, and defended like their lives depended on it. Brighton don't do that. So I think City will beat them, okay?
All right, you have Liverpool, Aston Villa, bearing in mind that Aston Villa doesn't go down easy, guys. I mean,
of course
yes,
they don't.
Their physical style, their nature of...
Liverpool are not beating Aston Villa. No, they're not. No, they're not. I think Villa... a due reaction. I thought. That was a very farcical way in which they gave away the game in the Champions League, and Liverpool, as good as they've been, I think Villa are made for games of this nature. It's a tight one. This is a classic case of an X2, and for the Panthers, it's an X2. I'm going for 1-1.
1-1 draw? Or if there's a winner, you think it will be Villa?
If there's a winner, it's going to be Aston Villa.
Okay, and I'm thinking it's the other way around. I'm actually not even giving any X's. I'm going for a Liverpool victory straight out. My only worry about Liverpool beating Aston Villa would be because of that man, Emiliano Martinez. Martinez is the man for the big occasion. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. He's top 10 for me. Actually, he's about top 7, if you like, for me. Some people would put him even higher, but he rises to the occasion and he's very difficult to breach. if there's a team that can breach Martinez, and thankfully, hopefully for him, Tyrone Mings doesn't give him away easily like he did in this one. It is Liverpool, because Liverpool have got the firepower. And I think they will win.
Liverpool have got the firepower, but Liverpool are giving away chances. If they give away as many chances as they did against Brighton, believe me, Villa are going to punish them.
Yeah, John Duran and Ollie Watkins and company.
As night follows day, Villa are going to punish. If they give them as many chances as Brighton did, Villa are more clinical than Brighton.
They are more clinical, yeah, but I still believe Liverpool will win. That is because of that Anfield crowd and their firepower.
Okay, so we have Inter and Napoli. Well, Inter's got strong defenses. Napoli creative attacks, here and there. So what do you think?
Napoli coming off a 3-0 home defeat to Atlanta, in which Ademola Lookman, is one of the most underrated strikers, Ademola Lookman, but the Nigerian has been doing very wonderful stuff for Atlanta. Napoli were also very unlucky, because I thought that they created some very good chances. If you watch that game, my guy Scott McTominay hitting the bar at a very critical moment. Had it gone in, the score would have been different. Inter Milan, and well, I'm just going to go for a stalemate in this one. I can't see Napoli losing again. I do not see Inter Milan coming up with 3 points. I'm going for a high-scoring draw. I'm going for a 2-2.
This is the first one we're going to agree on, because of all the others, of course, we have gone different. But I'm thinking, despite the fact that Inter actually have one of the deepest squads in Europe, if you saw them against Arsenal in midweek, the guys who are coming off the bench, Arsenal peppered them, because Arsenal play in a faster league, and so physical. At the end, Inter was struggling to hang on, but they've got the tactical ability. But when they come back into the Serie A, they're just too strong for everybody else. And that back three with Soma in goal and the back three do really well. I like the big guy Bisek. And midfield, they've got so many options, and even in wing back areas, they've got so many. Damian Di Marco, Fratesi. They've got everything. And of course, they've got Lautaro Martinez up front to score the goals, and the big Iranian Mediterranean. When I look at them, they're the complete team for me. Actually, they're one of the my favorites to win the Champions League this year, along with Barcelona. But I believe that Napoli will give them a bloody nose as well. But as deep a squad as Inter have, you can only play 11 at a time, and I think Napoli will be competitive enough to actually get something out of that game. Maybe perhaps not a victory. So I'll go with the draw, like Mark. Yeah.
Juventus, Torino.
That's the derby. I'm going for Juventus win, even if Torino, even if it's a tough derby in Turin. Different classes of teams, but when they come together in the derby, sometimes they have to separate. I'll still go with the Juventus win, though.
I'm off an upset in this one.
Torino?
I'm off for Torino upset.
You're the betting man's dream.
Yeah, you've a blowout and cold. I'm going for an upset. I'm going for a 1-0 for Torino. For Torino in the derby.
You're the betting man's dream. Yeah.
All right.
I'm going for 2-1.
1-0 for Torino.
Coming back home now, we have Vipers KCCA. Let's hear it, guys.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Top of the table class. KCC are unbeaten up to this point, by the way. And Vipers are also beginning to pick up. They've been winning lately. Having false started actually. They were forced to change coaches because of the start they had. But I'm thinking, KCC are tough to beat. It's a tough one, but let me go for a Vipers win. Home win, Vipers.
Now this is the actual rivalry in Ghana football today, because many years ago there was a time when it was SC Villa KCC, became Villa Express. Today is Vipers and KCC, yeah. And there are rivalries in many forms. One built a stadium, another is also building a stadium which is projected to be better than the stadium built by the other. We found them bidding for players, throwing top dollar at players. Remember that classic transfer saga between Mohamed Shaban, one moment was at KCC, another moment was at Lugogo, at Vipers. And then you had how Vipers managed to get Alan Okello he wasn't from KCC, but he was a player who was born and bred at KCC. So Vipers and KCC is the rivalry of the Premier League today. And right now they are facing, it's a pure top of the table clash. because only 1 point separates both teams, and both sides have won 5 games. KCC have 2 draws, Vipers have 1 draw, and then that 1 defeat against Snake. It's going to be a very difficult game, and there's going to be too much pressure on the centre referee. I don't know who's going to be that centre referee today at St. Mary's Chitende, but I'm going to go for an upset, Mark. I'm going to go for an upset.
I don't know if that's an upset. It doesn't quite
qualify
to be an upset.
It doesn't quite qualify to be an upset because this is a game we should go either way. But I think because Vipers want it so much, so badly at home, they want to make one or two mistakes. There's still a couple of, the Stalin guy is trying to audition for the job. I think KCC have looked the more stable, more composed side. Scored 5 goals in their last game against Maroons. Wow. They've got fluidity, Kwichiriza, Ashraf Mugume, the 2 managers, Saidi and Abu. I'll just go for a narrow KCC victory, 1-0 at St. Mary's.
2-1 Vipers, 2-1 Vipers.
Okay, Uganda SA, quickly.
Uganda, South Africa. Wow, that's a tough one as well. It has got draw written all over it, by the way, from the way I see it. But I'll still go for Uganda Cranes victory. I'm going Uganda 1-0.
I'm going for 1-1 Uganda Cranes Bafana.
Okay.
And the result will put both teams into AFCON anyway.
All right, guys, thank you so much. We've come to the end of the conversation. Thank you for sticking with us till the final whistle here on Mark 2. Mark. And remember, the conversation doesn't end here, okay? Hit us up on our social media pages. Our hashtag is Mark2Mark, Mark with a 2, number 2, Mark. And also feel free to, throw in some comments down below. And then also for all the teams out there, don't let us down, man. Don't let us down. Otherwise, you're going to give us more reasons to come back here, next week and have you seriously. Okay? Otherwise, keep the sports spirit up. See you next time.